to see it again because I still can't believe my eyes on this one.
I knew you was going to bring this up.
Andre the Giant. What? How can you miss that? You're 6 feet 10 inches tall.
And then Crowder,
just go back, just dunk it. Just go dunk it.
And Crowder's on his back and pulled the balls out of his hand.
What are you doing? He gets blocked by Crowder, going back up. What are you doing, Big Penguin? You look like a big penguin. That's how a big penguin would shoot that. It's a point-blank layup. You told me he's part of the big three, right?
I think the thing is that he's picking up ticky-tack fouls so early. Skip, he had 3 fouls in the first 2-3 minutes of the ball game. I understand, Skip. When you go to a new locale, you're trying to, I'm going to challenge everything, but he's picking up ticky-tack fouls, and it's getting him out of his rhythm, and it's taxing the bench. But lo and behold, it was a blessing in disguise, because guess what? Over the last week and a half, Marc Gasol has played better than he played the first 3 months in L.A. Before they got Drum, and you know that.
Maybe it's time to get Drum out of the rotation.
No,
because he just clogs up I predicted, I first guessed
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Clogs it up.
The 2 best games AD had this year, who was on the court starting with him? You make it seem like JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard spaced the floor, and he was first-team All-NBA with 2 guys that clog up the middle.
Andre Drummond lasted 19 minutes and 39 seconds last night. That's not exactly starter minutes for a guy who started the game.
And he gave you 10 boards, 7 of them on the offensive end.
Montrez, who's been a DNP, he's back deep in Vogel's doghouse. He only got to play 14 and a half minutes, but he made 4 out of 6 shots for 12 points.
Yeah.
You like that?
I like that.
Yeah, because I thought his fire got lit.
Yeah.
My old big penguin. He said, watch this, penguin.
Think about it. Keith Morris didn't even play last night. He was a DNP. There are going to be times come playoff time. We saw how it played out last year. There were games in which Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee were basically non-existent. And Keith Morris played. And then you had other series where JaVale and Dwight were very prominent against Portland, against Yoke. So you're going to have to understand, all you have to do, Skip, you don't know when your number is going to be called. Just make sure you're ready that it is called, so when your number is called, that you don't be a GOAT, lowercase, that like, oh man, got his number called and he wasn't available. He wasn't ready. So just be ready when your number is called. But those 2 big dogs go eat. Oh, go.
All I know for sure is that without LeBron James, and last night, obviously, without Kuzma and obviously without Schroeder, the Lakers have pulled off within 1 week's time 2 of the biggest upsets of the year. Home upsets of Denver on Monday night, followed by Phoenix on Sunday night. That's extraordinary. I'm impressed.
I ain't impressed.
And there's no LeBron. How do you figure?
You lucky. Skip, you and I both know, if we stay healthy, we're the #1 seed. You know that. Could nobody see us? I mean, stop doing that.
Well, but you're not healthy, and you don't have reps, and you have a very different team than you had a year ago.
True.
So I'll go 5 on a scale of 1 to 10 because I'm not sure I trust your team even past halfway. Because remember, when you put GOAT back in this mix, GOAT doesn't know this mix very well. He doesn't know Big Penguin.
You know what? We're going to have a couple of walkthroughs, probably in a ballroom, probably won't even go to the court. They're going to say, this is what I need. Hey, don't worry about the point. Just give us what you gave us last night on the offensive end. Skip, you're going to give us 2 and 3 cracks at a basket? Every time, I mean, half the time, 3/4 of the time down?
All I want to say one more time is, when LeBron comes back, I don't want to hear any excuses about how I'm still struggling with my ankle. No excuses.
Nobody's going to have any excuses. So only one team will win the championship and and I don't want to hear any excuses from anybody. Regardless of who wins the title. I don't care if it's Milwaukee. I don't want to hear Brooklyn. I don't want to hear the Clippers talking about the chemistry. I don't want to hear anything about the big 3 in Brooklyn didn't have enough time together. No one will have excuses. No one. Am I clear, Skip Bayless?
Yes.
No one.
No one will have excuses, and the Lakers will not have the advantage of being the only team that wanted to be in the bubble last year.
Whoa. So why'd you go? Adam Silver says, hold on. We're not forcing anybody to go. Don't go.
Well, my team didn't want to stay. No.
Yeah. the office party. We have an office party that's like, hey, they send it out. If you want to come, RSVP. If you don't return. Guess what? Hey, so don't be showing up talking about, man, this is terrible. Why you bring your you-know-what?
Well, one team went to the office party last year and won it by
I kind of
default.
miss office parties.
You're a hater. You always been that way. Guess what?
Like to plan
You'll be a
one
hater
for
again this year.
all
We win.
Okay, well, you know who isn't making any new friends right now? Luka. Shannon,
baby
that's
bird.
your guy,
Baby.
Luka. Should we
What was
believe he
that?
didn't intentionally try to hurt Colin Sexton?
What?
We're going to get into it. And then, of course, the drama surrounding Aaron Rodgers. We will talk about if he will return to the Packers and explain the whole situation. Stick with us.